This is one for Miles. This is Miles's poem.
Miles?
Hey, anybody ever accused of looking like their dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a lady, well, the wife of that owns the Juanita Hot Springs Guest Ranch. They came by the house. Miles was just a pup, about a year old. We come out of the garage and she goes, "Gosh, you look just like your dog." So I, "Oh yeah? Pardon me?" She said, "You look just like your dogs." And I said, "Pardon me?" As I began to contemplate one branch of my family tree. It might be just 2 generations since my kind fell from the trees, but I ambulate bipedally now, unless I'm on my knees. Oh sure, I've got a hairy back and I run with some SOBs, but my ears don't flop, my nose ain't wet, except for when I sneeze. And I have never licked me anywhere, but the fingers and the lips. And I don't lap my water up, I just take gulps and sips. Yeah, sure, we both do what we're told when my wife says sit or stay, and her napping and her playing takes up most of the day. But he's a chocolate lab retriever, and it's plain to see that I'm a bald Norwegian pointer. We both look differently. But he surely is a handsome pup, so I guess it's not that bad. If she'd have said I look like some folks, now that would have made me mad. But I truly wish she hadn't said it, if the truth must be confessed. Oh, to me it's kind of flattering, but my poor dog sure is depressed.
Oh, wow, that's great. Good job.
That's a great one.
Even Dixie laughed. Did you do that?
Yeah, I wrote that one.
That's a good one.
You're mighty
I'll
talented.
do another one for the mules.
Okay.
You guys know what a jackass is, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a donkey. Okay,
Right.
that's a male donkey. And they're called jackass. And I already told you how you tell the difference.
Yeah.
You guys figured that out. Anyway, this was a friend of mine. He used to ride a mule he called a calico-colored mule, and I kind of wrote this for him, gouging him a little bit. So you better have a sense of humor if you ride mules, because you're always catching crap from somebody. And of course, the mule is always doing something that you got to roll your eyes about. It goes, I call it the mule Skinner mule. Well, the Skinner set with worthy pride on his tall and trusty steed, a stout and shining specimen of the calico, long-eared breed. When a cowboy inquired smugly toward his mounted up friend, "Where'd you get the jackass?" His laugh meant to offend. Well, the Skinner's face turned crimson, 14 shades of the color red. He looked like he'd sucked lemons as he sneered at the cowboy and said, "Why, you old pot-licking sorry dog, you lame and blinded fool. If you had even a lick of brains, you'd have known this was a mule." "Well, I know it is," said the cowboy. "And if you was so doggone smart, you'd have knowed I was talking to the mule right from the very start." The Skinner said, "Well, that's better. A jackass I just might be. But don't ever let me catch you abusing my mule's genealogy." Well, the moral of this short story is an ancient one, tried and true. You can cuss a Skinner or his mother, but don't ever insult his mule.
Oh, that
Good
is
advice.
great.
That's a great one.
Oh, that's awful.
If you guys
good.
like those, you ought to come to that Cowboy Poetry gathering in Arvada in January.